Hey guys, Zero here, just doing a quick little deck update on my Infernities. It's pretty much the exact same build as what I had before, it's just a little bit different. Took out the dualities and added a few extra traps. But before I get to that, I just want to say that I'm going to be playing through Dark Souls again for like my 5th time. I'm looking for someone who wants to maybe play through it with me, who has PlayStation 3 and PlayStation Network. That way we can play through and then we can keep in contact through the chat room. And we can just kind of play through together, try and stay around the same level and work through the game the next few days. I have like 5 days off, so anyways, yeah, if anyone's interested, let me know. Without further ado though, I'm just going to get down to the deck. 3 Archfiend, obviously, it's still the same. It's kind of all the staple stuff. 3 Necromancer. Still running the Avenger build. I still don't like beatless format, so 2 Avenger. This build is actually really consistent. I don't lose with this deck very often. 2 Mirage. Still running 1 Grepher and an Armageddon Knight. And 1 Stygian Street Patrol. So still running 13 monsters. 1 sec here. Let's make sure nobody comes in while I'm filming this. So onto the spells. So I took out the 2 Paw dualities. I think it was about a month ago since I updated my Infernity, so I'm just going to show you guys the changes I made. Now you might remember before I was running 3 MST, I'm now running 3 MST and Heavy Storm again. I just think that even though Heavy Storm can be a really bad top deck late game when you have a lot of back rows set, it's not that bad, just for the pure fact you can always bluff it. And if it's going to let you go off successfully, you need to run this, especially if your opponent has several back rows set. Any card you can get mass pluses off of, I think, is too good. So I just think you need these for the skill drains, this format. You need this just to be able to go off safely. MSTs are also good versus you know, the odd Gravekeeper matchup. It's good against Dark Worlds when they have their field spell up, etc., etc. So yeah, I pretty much just dropped the 2 dualities, added a Heavy Storm instead, and I'll get to the next card I added later on. Still running the 1 Launcher, 1 Rhoda, 1 for 1, Foolish Burial, still running the Book of Moon, Reborn, Dark Hole. It's all the same, no changes. That's all kind of stayed the same except for the Heavy Storm. You know what, I added the dualities originally for consistency, but then I realized quickly afterwards that it's just not, it just wasn't necessary. It is nice, but it kind of was a detriment to you going off successfully in the turn you want. You'd have to wait till the next turn, and by then your opponent would have outs and stuff to it. So it just wasn't really computing properly. Next up, you got 3 Barrier still. Bump this back up to 3 Inferno. I still think Inferno is a staple at 3. You can always just pitch other Infernos and whatnot, and Infernity is one of the best top decking decks in the game, so this just helps you thin the deck even more. Still running a 2 Break. I love this card. It's so good. And people don't know what it does half the time. Everyone's like, what, Break? I know what Barrier does. I don't know what Break does. 2 Call the Haunted. Yeah, I got another Ultra. It's first dead, which is sick. But, yeah, I was running 3s. You guys know I dropped this back down to 2. I think 3 is really good. I keep wanting to go back to 3 because I do like it. You can use this with the Armageddon Knight and stuff as well. But 2's fine. I think 3 might be a little overkill sometimes. Like I said, I'm still kind of testing it out, but I really am liking this build so far. 2 Solemn Warnings and a Judgment, the Solemn Brigade. Still running the 1 Starlight Road. Really liking that. I've almost been tempted to put it back up to 2, but I think it's fine how it is. And then Mirror Force and the 1 Torrential Tribute. So that's the deck, guys. Extra deck I'll have down below this time as well if you guys want to check that out, but it's pretty much standard with Infernities. The only cards I kind of run that it's unique, I'll just quickly go through them, just because I know everyone's been asking. Side deck wise, I usually change my side deck depending on the local meta and stuff, so there's no point in showing you my side deck, it's always changing. 1 Doom Dragon, 1 Void Ogre. I was running 2 I think originally, but you only need 1. 300 Eyes, I usually just run 2, but I got 3 in the extra deck just in case for testing. One of my favorite cards in the deck, Stygian Sergeants. This thing's a beast. 6 Samurai Shi'it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. Mist Wurm, obviously. And then, like, Scrap. Brionac, Catastor, Armory Arm. The one XYZ I'm going to say that I do run is I do run actually Zenmaister. This will be what I'll be running until the Volvo chain comes out. But he's really good just so you can, like, if you have that field where you need to get the Archfiend back in the graveyard, you can just overlay for this guy, say with Armageddon Knight and Dark Grepher. Or sorry, or Dark Grepher with Archfiend, and then you just use his effect, target himself, flip him face down, dump the Archfiend, and then you can just go off again. He's actually really good, and other than that, he has 2,500 beats as well, so that's not bad either. And I do run the one Leviathan Dragon just for the same reason. It dumps something, it gets a material off it right away if I need to, and it's not a bad beater either. And of course the one, losing light here, the one Leviair, which is kind of a staple in the deck. So anyways, guys, make sure to comment down below if you have any questions about the deck. I think Infernities are extremely competitive this format. I just think there's not enough people playing them. But if they did, I'm sure the deck would do consistently well. But yeah, if anyone's interested in playing Dark Souls with me, like right now, I am sitting here waiting for someone to join me. So if you're interested, send me a PM right away, and I'll get back to you ASAP. So anyways, guys, have a good day. Peace.